everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and so yeah, we're going to be cooking this week with more items from my pantry that I canned up. So we're going to be testing out some of the things that I canned up probably in January. You know, you want to let them sit for a couple months or so on the shelves to get the true taste of them. And I'm going to see what I can grab out of there. You can see the selection. I got plenty. I'm not necessarily an ingredient canner. If you go back and watch some of my other videos on what I canned and stuff, I like meals. I like lunches, meals, sides, stuff like that, where if I need something, I can just grab it and it heats up real quick on the stove or on my lunches, or, you know, if I didn't have enough leftovers one night when I cooked dinner, then I can just grab something from downstairs for my husband's lunch or something like that. So far it's been working out really, really well, and I'm so excited. So anyway, so you saw what I had down there, kind of a glimpse of everything. Now, let's see what I come up with this week and what we're going to do for a few dinners or lunches or something. I don't know. Let's see. Cheers. Real quick, before we get started on any of the dinners or lunches we do this week, I did want to let you know that I started a YouTube Facebook page. So it kind of gives you behind the scenes some of the things I've been doing or will be doing that don't necessarily get videoed. They're just pictures, because I'm more of a picture person than a video person. So I'll be posting them there, and you can check those out, and just maybe part of my life, you know, behind the scenes things. Some things to do with food, some things to do with cleaning, canning, some things are just like date night, and let you see a few pictures of us, you know, stuff like that. So check that out. I'll leave the link down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and you're really helping me out. We're doing good, and I have a goal of, I don't know, I have a goal of, I think I'm at like 1270 or something like that for subscribers, and I'd like to be to 1500 hopefully by the end of April. So the beginning of May, 1500 by the beginning of May. So I think I can do that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. With your help, I can, because there's a huge percentage of you that watch my videos and are not subscribing. You know who you are. Okay, anyway, let's get creative. Okay, cheers. All right, so for lunch today, I came home and I'm like, what can I make, right? So I went down to my pantry, got my chicken salsa soup that I made, canned up in January, and we're gonna heat it up and give it a try. Okay, let's hear the pop. Get a little tool out. You don't get these just right. God sakes. I never have a problem with these. Okay, so we're gonna put it right in. I don't know. I mean, I know you can do it in the microwave, but I've been loving just putting it over the stovetop. So, get all this out. Get my spoon. Let's break it up. It smells good. I do make, this is a soup I make a lot of times anyway, just without canning. So at least I know what it should taste like. So easy. Did a video on this also. Trying to break them up a little bit. More bang for my buck. I won't eat this whole thing. This will probably be 2 lunches for me. I like this. I like being able to come home at lunch and grab something off my shelf, just like if back in the day, years ago, when I didn't, you know, cook and a lot or hardly, and I could just grab, you know, Campbell's soup or whatever. Okay. Let's heat that up for a little bit. In about 10 minutes. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. That took hardly any seconds at all to do that over the stove. It wasn't even 10 minutes. I put it, it was like probably 3 minutes. I let it boil for a couple minutes and it's heated up. Then I'm going to put some sour cream and cheese on it. Okay, now look at that. Yum, yum, yum. All right, let's see if we can do this without burning our fingers here. Oops. Oh, it's good. It's flavorful. That's good. I will say, I think the flavor is better, because a lot of times I'll do this in the crock pot. And I think the flavor is way better this way. Yes, definitely. Oh my God. I think the saltiness is right on. I was a little nervous. The chicken is just like if I did it in the crock pot, so it's no different than crock patty chicken texture. It's perfectly fine. This is good. I'm so glad I opened this. Like, what can I have? I don't know. And I don't, you get your hour. It takes me 7 minutes to get home, 7 minutes to get back. I like a little nappy poo on my lunch. So, I don't want something that takes me forever. That is good, you guys. Yep. That turned out really good. And it's got black beans in it, but remember, these are the black soybeans that come in a can for low carb. And so I just put like a handful of those in there. Well, probably about half a cup or a cup. I can't even remember. Anyway, totally will make this again. Yay! Okay, so today I thought I'm putting in a pork roast and just put some garlic powder, salt and pepper, and onion flakes, the dried flakes. So, oh my God, I should try my French onion soup on top of it, right? I made broth. I don't know if you can see. We'll see if this works. Gotta get in the right spot. I suck at opening this. Okay, I got it. But I think it's these largemouth ones that thing doesn't work on very well. Anyway, sorry. Thought I'd pour this all over it. It's already got all the flavor, the beef broth that we need, more garlic, yummy onions, and I'm using one of my jars. So I'm going to put that on low for several hours in the crock pot, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so I thought for a side with our pork roast that we did, I thought I would crack open some of my mixed veggies, my God, from January. So it's got green beans, carrots, peppers, and bacon down here at the bottom and stuff, with the broth in there. So I think that'll be kind of flavorful. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. We're gonna see if these are good or not, if I want to recan them. Okay, so I opened the jar, I put it in, it smells really good. And we're just going to heat this up over the stove, and it'll be ready for a quick, easy side that we canned ourselves. Okay, so let's see. This has been going really a long time. It's probably been going at least 12 hours because my husband's a little late getting home. But look at that. Look at how I'm just going to... Okay. So now it's like fall off the bone, but look at the onions and everything on there. So we use that broth. That looks amazing. I'm so excited. Look at how quick it comes to a boil in like a minute. Okay, look how good this dinner is. So that was my pork roast that I got on clearance. I added my own canned French onion soup over it. And then these were my canned tried like vegetables. So it's got peppers, green beans, onions, and something else in there. I don't know. Anyway, and with the chicken broth and the bacon. So that took like less than a minute to heat up over the stove. And here we have the pork roast. So let's give it a try. Okay, don't mind this. It's late at night. I'm tired. So we're gonna take a piece of this. I want to get some of the onion in there. We'll see how well this is seasoned. That's good. That's really good. trying to get some pieces. I know you're not here. Don't see so much of the cupboard, right? Very good. Okay, so let's try these veggies. They look so pretty. They're good. You could probably use a little more salt to them. But other than that, the texture of the green bean, they're still, like, look. Like, it's still, they're not mushy. Same with the carrot. Oh, you can't see. It's not mushy. I mean, that melts in your mouth a little bit more, but it's not smush. Yeah, it's like canned green beans. Like you get in a can. I'm pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. I would just probably add a little bit more salt to it. Other than that, they're good. And I never add salt after. Like if I don't add it while I'm cooking, then I'm not gonna add it after. I just don't like the granular texture of it on top of my food. My husband will, but I won't. All right, so I'm pretty impressed. So that was such an easy meal because I'm not gonna lie, I am busy all the time. I like to keep busy, but tonight I came home, I watched a Lifetime movie, I watched something else, and in between I did a couple things. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot tonight, and it felt good. Now tomorrow I'll be back at it. So, but it helped that I had the roast in the crock pot. I threw that soup over it that I already had made, which was genius on my part, I think. And then I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, I need a side to go with it. Well, I might as well go downstairs and look in the pantry. And that's when I came up with a little try vegetables here. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I'm not lying to you. I'm pretty impressed. Yep. I would do that again. I like that. Like I said, the only thing about the vegetables is I'd add a little more seasoning to them. Just a little more salt or something. But they're not bland. They're just not as flavorful as I thought, because you never know, because they say when you pressure can, it intensifies the seasoning. So I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be too salty. I hate too salty food. You know what I mean? So I'd rather have it be under salty than over salty. So, all right, well, I'm gonna finish my dinner. I don't know where my husband is. It's like, you guys would just die if you knew what time it was. Want me to tell you? 10:47 at night. He came home for a little bit, picked up some stuff, and he had to go back to our warehouse so he could box some stuff up and get it packaged. We sell a lot of stuff on eBay. So he's back there doing that, working his butt off. So at least he'll have a nice warm cooked meal, which he always has when he comes home. But yeah, so we eat late all the time. Not normally this late, but I was finally getting hungry. I'm like, screw it. Normally I wait for him. Anyway, okay. Cheers. Tonight I'm gonna use, I got some beef cooking up right now, and I'm gonna use my Sloppy Joe mix that I made. So this is just the sauce and stuff because I water bathed this before I had my pressure canner. Obviously, this is from September. I got my pressure canner at Christmas. So now I may do it where the beef is already in it, but I got 4 jars of these, so I might as well use this up before I start doing all this together. But anyway, so this is my homemade Sloppy Joe mix. There is a video on that also, and I'm going to pop this in there for a quick weeknight dinner. Look at that. Yummy! I will say, thank God I do the videos on these so I can remember what I did when I made these. Look at that homemade manwich in like less than a minute. 2 minutes. Yum. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I took this out of the freezer and it's an applewood smoked bacon pork loin. It's got real bacon on the bottom there. I'm gonna cook that up. That'll bake up pretty quick in the oven. And then when it's almost done, I'm gonna use some of our Brussels sprouts with balsamic in them that I canned up in January. So we'll see how those turn out. They look pretty yummy. They got bacon in them. There is a video on them. So yeah, and the nice thing is, they're cooked, people. I just gotta warm them up on the stove. Awesome! I open them up. They're in there. I'm gonna just heat them up and see how it goes. In the meantime, look at that pork roast, or pork loin. Yummy. Okay, we're not quite sure about this one. We'll see how this one goes. Kind of mushy. All right, we're gonna see how this is, because I know my husband isn't gonna be brave enough to try these, but they're a little mushy. Like, they're smushy. Ew, I don't like them. You don't even bother. Okay, well, out of all these things that we've been eating out of jars, it's not a fail. It's just, first of all, the texture is smushy on it. It's like it fell apart. So it's just all smush. So that's not good. The taste is okay. I mean, it's balsamic-y tasting. But no, see, it just smushed right up. No, I'm not eating that. That's why I made this frozen corn to go with it instead. Which is way better. Okay, well, one fail out of all those. That's not bad, I will say. Alright, so what'd you think? Hopefully you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'm watching you. Check out the new YouTube, Facebook page down below in the links. I also have Instagram. And hopefully this will encourage you to can or give you some ideas. But like I said, I'm not an ingredient necessarily canner. I want meals and lunches and sides and desserts and stuff like that. So that's what I do, and it worked out really well this week. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Cheers.